I have personally committed before the people of Kenya that if I'm not chosen to be the flag bearer, I will be more than willing to support whoever is agreed on.
I don't think Gashagua will allow any other person to be the flag bearer of that particular opposition front apart from himself. He is trying to tell us, if another person is chosen in this coalition, I cannot accept. Musiguse Murema.
Robert Greene, in his book, The 33 Strategies of War, said that grand strategy is looking beyond the present battle and calculating ahead. Today's political oracle dives into the united opposition and asks the question, why Rigathi Gachagua, Fred Matiang'i, and Kalonzo Musyoka cannot unite. My name is Pendo Setim, and as usual, I'm joined by Dr. Michael Ndonyi. Karibu sana daktari.
Asante Pendo.
So before we begin, in your latest column, you mentioned that 2027 elections, there's a likelihood of a rerun and that the coalitions are not going to endure.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is the case?
Yeah, of course, it's something that we need to keep discussing until the 2027 itself. Predictions are always coming each and every time, and the language of politics changes each and every day. And we are trying to not only discuss the politics, but also to analyze the politics so that we understand the direction that we are likely to have and the country is taking as we head to 2027. Now, in that column, of course, I looked at the way things are as at now. That number one, Rigathi Gachagua is very much likely to be on the ballot against the expectations of many Kenyans. Number two, of course, we already know Ruto will be on the ballot. Then looking at the coalition that Gachagua has formed, you are going to realize that it's a very weak coalition. And it is weakened by the DNA of the politicians who have formed that coalition, including Kalonzo Musyoka, who I've always said is not stable in his way of doing politics. But there are things that we need to note in this coalition that makes it weak. Number one, Gashagua's coalition, I said it might not endure because the alliance is made up of people who are not of the same political DNA. Number two, Gachagua himself, actually, he is closer to Ruto than to any other person. Remember, Gachagua just supported Ruto in 2022. And Gachagua was Ruto's running mate and also became his deputy president. He did not split from Ruto out of ideology. In fact, he was kicked out of government, not because of the ideology that they had, but because of their internal conflicts and disputes. And Gachagua became bitter. It means the wish of Gachagua was that he would have continued to be deputy president up to the 2 terms of President Ruto.
Okay.
He is still Ruto's ex. Exes in any relationship are very dangerous.
Because they are bitter.
In fact, if you enter into a relationship, the person you are supposed to fear most is the ex of your partner. Because they can come back anytime, they can meet up anytime, and anything can happen between them anytime. They already broke the wall.
Yeah.
William Ruto and Gachagua are exes who can go back to each other anytime. That makes that coalition weak. Then, if Ruto welcomes him, as I've said, he would just go running. Gachagua is also very much related to Uhuru Kenyatta. The other day, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto were holding hands like the old days in the State House.
Yeah.
And they still have the chemistry.
You can see that.
So if Gachagua is closer to William Ruto and William Ruto is closer to Uhuru Kenyatta, and Uhuru Kenyatta is closer to Gachagua, it's a kind of a triangle. This love triangle can still come together again. It's a weak relationship. It's a weak dissent. They are just the same people.
Okay.
The other thing is now in the Gashagua's place, we have a stranger. That stranger is called Mother Karua. But before we go even to this stranger, we have Kalonzo Musyoka in the same conclave.
Yeah.
Kalonzo Musyoka is closest to Ruto than any other person.
Politically.
Politically, they share the political DNA. So if Ruto, and you heard the rumors that Kalonzo Musyoka is being sought by Ruto to be his running mate.
Yeah.
It is not even the running mate. The running mate is being romanticized. Is about to be on his side because Ruto cannot take Kalonzo Musyoka as his running mate. By the fact that Kalonzo Musyoka does not command a big number of voters in this country.
Okay.
Kalonzo Musyoka is a used cartridge. So he may not endear him to come to his side for the sake of him bringing vote as a running mate, but bringing the little support that he has for endorsement purposes, especially in the Eastern. So Kalonzo Musyoka is a family of Ruto politically. Then come to the stranger, Martha Karua. There is no way you can expect Martha Karua to endure in that conclave.
Why?
Martha Karua is just there to buy time, to look at where Raila Odinga is going. Because the family of Martha Karua is Raila Odinga. That is her DNA. Raila Odinga is in government. Martha Karua cannot in one way or another relate with William Ruto. Martha Karua and William Ruto are immiscible. The person we call Raila Odinga is very fluid. He is like water in politics. He can do business with any person for some time.
He's very flexible.
He's very flexible. Karua is not flexible. Karua is very rigid in her way of doing politics.
Okay.
Immediately, Raila Odinga is out of William Ruto. Karua will be with Raila Odinga.
She's just waiting.
If that does not happen, Karua will be by herself in 2027.
Okay.
So unless now the other people who are of her caliber comes on board and consolidate themselves, Martha Karua will always be a lone ranger in politics.
Okay.
Remember, even in 2022, she was brought by Raila Odinga when she was promised to be the running mate. But Raila Odinga just brought in Karua to block Kalonzo Musyoka, who was the favorite of Uhuru Kenyatta as running mate.
Okay.
So that's why that coalition may not go very far. And then, of course, the other person is Muturi. When you see J. Muturi, just see Uhuru Kenyatta. If when you see Uhuru Kenyatta, you see Ruto, then you can connect the dots. Okay? So, of course, the others are people from Western. Anyone from Nyanza, Western. We are talking about Matiani. We are talking about Eugene Wamalwa. We are talking about Malala. We are talking about Natembea. If Raila Odinga says, I am contesting for presidency, those people are gone. They are gone not because of their liking. They will be gone because they cannot get anything from Western and from Nyanza if they are not behind Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga ndiye kusema huko.
Is the kingpin.
They either decided to lose, including Malala himself. If Raila Odinga goes to Malala's backyard and say, we are not electing Malala, he will never be elected. I think sometimes we underrate Raila Odinga, sometimes we overrate him. But we overrate him when he is high. We underrate him when he is low. But Raila Odinga is not a person to play with in those sides.
Okay.
So that is why if Raila Odinga says, I want to now consolidate my people and fight the government, they will be on his side. And I will even not be surprised because the only way Ruto can deal with Gashagua is just to bring Gashagua back, and Gashagua will be back. He will come running. That does not mean he is a weak candidate. It means he is a clever politician.
Yeah, he's playing politics.
He's playing politics.
Okay.
Of course, if Raila Odinga goes to the ballot, I can tell you how that conclave will be dismantled. And Raila is different from Kalonzo in this way. Raila Odinga's people follow him because they like opposition. Kalonzo Musyoka follows his people because he likes the system, but his people are in opposition. So Kalonzo Musyoka is of the system, but he is not of the opposition.
Okay.
His people are of the opposition. Raila Odinga is very fluid. He is in opposition for convenience. He is also in the system for convenience. It depends on where his convenience is.
Okay.
And that is what makes him an enigma. An enigma means you cannot understand him. You will never be able to analyze Raila Odinga completely. You will never be able to discuss him completely because he is sometimes very cold. He is also at the extreme very hot. He is not in between.
He's very unpredictable.
Very unpredictable.
Okay.
And that is why when we talk about the Gashagua's conclave, the Gashagua's conclave is very fluid. It is not going to stay for a long time. Now, there are two people who are in that particular conclave who are there for bad reasons. One is Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka is with Gashagua because he believed that Gashagua will never be elected as president.
Okay.
But now he can be elected as president. Now Kalonzo is on sale. So anyone can buy Kalonzo Musyoka because he believed that Gashagua will not be president and therefore he can endorse him. The other one is Matiang'i. Matiang'i believes that he can be given presidency because Gashagua cannot be
the president.
Gashagua, he is likely to be on the ballot. So hii party alikuwa anaambiwa ati we can give you, he cannot be given. There is nothing that is given. Power is not given. Power is taken. It is taken by force.
Okay.
You take power by force, you are not given.
You eat what be eaten.
Yeah. So those are the two people who were there. Like there is this tale that a certain hyena who followed a certain man because the hands were hanging, hoping that the hands will fall.
Yeah. Okay.
In politics, we do not have hyenas who follow men for the hands to fall. They don't succeed because the hands never fall.
They will just be waiting.
So if the hyena wants to have the meat from the man, let the hyena attack the man and kill the man and eat the meat.
Yeah.
That is how politics is. Politics, power is taken. Power is not given. No one will ever give you power. Everyone is fighting for their own space. No one is fighting for another person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daktari, and also talking about Kalonzo Musyoka, we've seen that his ambitions in politics takes us back to 2007 when it was the first time he was running for president.
Yeah.
Then in 2013, he was the running mate for Raila Odinga. And we also see Gashagua being ambitious after he was removed from government.
Yeah.
So if you look at these people in the united opposition, they are very ambitious people. So how do you interpret such dynamics?
The ambitions.
Yeah.
Of course, different ambitions, you go back to where they come from. If you want to understand politics and political behavior and psychology, understand the history. There are some politicians in this country whom we need to know to understand their future and their current by their way they got into power, the way they began. One of them is Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka never fought to enter into politics.
It was smooth for him.
He was given. Mudavadi never fought. After his father died, he was just given. He found himself into politics. He never fought. There are people who fought. Raila Odinga fought for his space. By the way, he was the son to another politician, but Raila Odinga fought for himself. He fought independently, even against the wish of his father. He fought for his space.
Okay.
Kalonzo Musyoka was just given. Just like 𝐔𝐻𝐻𝐿 Kenyatta, he was given. 𝐔𝐻𝐻𝐿 Kenyatta never fought to be a politician. He had the power to become from his father. Mudavadi had the power to become from his father. You cannot compare Mudavadi and Wetangula. Wetangula fought for it. You cannot compare William Ruto and Kalonzo Musyoka. And now Matiang'i is even worse. He has never even fought.
He has never been a politician.
He has never been elected. Even people have never been told to elect him. And that is why when you look at these people, Karua, Mother Karua fought But of course, the weakness of Martha Karua is play politics of the heart. Yeah, being rigidity in politics does not work. And also, today you are an activist, tomorrow you are a politician. You cannot succeed in politics when you are like that. Because activism and politics do not work together. You talk about the Omutatas.
The Moraras.
I am happy that Morala left.
Yeah.
We told him he's not a politician, and it's good he stopped activism. Politics and activism do not work together. So their visions are different. As I have said, Kalonzo was waiting to undertake. Matiang'i was waiting to undertake. Whoever poor political advisor of Matiang'i told him to go and wait for the hands to fall, they will not fall. And he is going even without a political party. He will be surprised.
Yeah.
Of course, Gashagua is a person who fought for his space. He was a one-term MP.
Yeah.
But he was an MP, so he fought for himself. He is ready to fight.
He's a politician.
So there are people in that conclave who are waiting to be given. There are others who are waiting to fight for the power. Only those who are out to fight for the power are going to win. It's just like 𝐎𝐩𝐩𝐿𝐴 Wamalwa. 𝐎𝐸𝐴 Wamalwa was just given, and he was a one-term MP. You know, 𝐎𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐴 Wamalwa would have been very good if he decided to fight. He was given, yes, after, of course, he had the name from his brother, but he decided just to be staying there dreaming that he can be president, having his party, and he has been losing because of that. So he has been relying on given power. I want to look at someone like Natembeya who is fighting. Natembeya has a good future in Western, even to be Western kingpin. So, of course, Wetangula, I can tell you, is usually more powerful and he has more votes than Mudavadi. So, Mudavadi and Kalonzo belong to the same class. All of them were given. Then nature has favored them, but they are not taking initiative. There is a certain painting. It is called actually the creation of Adam, where God is stretching his hand and Adam himself is trying to receive the hand of God with a very weak effort and actually leaning lazily. That is Kalonzo Musyoka and Mudavadi. They have the favor of the gods. They were given, their entry was smooth. But they put very little effort to establish themselves. They rely on given power more than creating themselves into politics. That's them. And that, of course, makes the government weak, where Mudavadi is, and also Kalonzo Musyoka, where he is.
Opposition.
If they can recreate themselves and have the courage to face their own battles, they can be very good candidates. And both of them have been vice presidents. It is because of what can be seen in them, but themselves they cannot see. And that's the biggest tragedy they have.
Hiyo kitu wanasemanga, they have been spoon-fed.
Yeah. We can see what is in them, but them they cannot see. But you see, someone called Napoleon Hill said this, that the outside of a man is a printout of the inside of a person.
Okay.
So we can see the printout, but what is inside them, unless they empower it and take courage and make themselves and take risks, they will never rise above where they have been put. Because Kalonzo was put as vice president. Mudavadi is the shortest serving vice president. He was put there so that he can do things by himself, but he could not do. Okay, is it because Mudavadi comes from a smaller community among the Luhya? No. Moi came from the smallest of the tribes in Kalenjin, but he rose. He was put into power, he rose to courage and created himself. So he has no excuse. And the same with Kalonzo. The same applies to 𝐎𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐴 Wamalwa. He has failed to stand with the courage. If today Ruto calls 𝐎𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐴 Wamalwa and tells him, I want you to be CS, he will leave.
Okay.
The same with Kalonzo. The same with Mudavadi is in government. So that is their stand. They depend on being made, but not making themselves.
Okay, Daktari. Now, back to the united opposition.
Yeah.
We've seen that they are yet to have a flag bearer. And Gashagua said that
You will be in the ballot.
yeah, he said he will be in the ballot, and that if the opposition decides to give another person as the flag bearer, he will also support him. Yeah, so what does that say about the negotiation power and the level of trust in the united opposition?
It's because Gashagua is working alone. And I can tell you, Gashagua, you have no spirit with your people in your conclave. He is the only person who has said, if another person is chosen, I will accept.
I have personally committed before the people of Kenya that if I'm not chosen to be the flag bearer, I will be more than willing to support whoever is agreed on.
Has Matiang'i said that?
No.
Has Kalonzo said that?
No.
Has 𝐎𝐩𝐩𝐨𝐬𝐢𝐭𝐞𝐝 and those other guys said that? Karua?
No.
Yeah. Because Gashagua is speaking against his heart. He can't. He is actually trying to hide the voice
Inside
from
him.
inside. He doesn't want that voice to come in another way. He is trying to tell us, if another person is chosen in this coalition, I cannot accept. Musiguse Murema. Musiguse Murema. So it's a kind of unconscious expression of himself. Because politics is psychology. Because if it is something they had agreed, they could have said like that, all of them. But I don't think Gachagua will allow any other person to be the flag bearer of that particular opposition front, apart from himself.
Okay.
He formed it, okay? He is driving it. The news are Gachagua is in Mombasa. Gachagua is in Western. Not Matiang'i is in Mombasa. Who is leading the team?
Gashagua.
Gachagua. He is the driver of that. That's PR. Like we usually hear Kalonzo and Raila Odinga, they are in the same coalition, and then they start telling us, when we get to the boardroom, whoever is given, we will support. That is PR. We always know it is Raila Odinga.
Yeah.
So we don't expect at those who are contesting, there is Raila Odinga, there is Mudavadi, there is Kalonzo Musyoka, then they say tutaingia pale, mwenye tutaleta ati ndiye tutasupport. Then Raila says, mwenye chama itaamua. Chama gani? It is him.
Yeah.
It's a PR that they play. So sometimes politicians play PR and we are able to see it, but we say, okay, that is the manner of politics.
Okay. Daktari, and also, why do you think the united opposition are struggling to have a united front despite their shared goal of dethroning Ruto come 2027?
Of course, because of what I said, they belong to the same DNA.
Yeah.
There are two guys who are waiting like hyenas for the hands to fall. Hands will not fall.
Okay.
Two guys. There is one stranger, Mother Karua, in that coalition. She does not belong to them. She is just there for the sake of convenience. She is a stranger in that. Of course, there are other enigmatic fellows there. Gashagua himself, he is out because he is not in. Yeah. Gashagua is in opposition because he is not in government. If he was in government, he would not be in opposition.
It's because he does not have an option.
So if he is given a choice of going back to the government, he will go running. Maybe he doesn't know that, but that is how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we are able to read the unconscious desire of a politician.
Okay.
So, of course, someone like Karua is in that opposition because she has seen it as a vehicle to recreate herself and her relevance. Because she is not in government. She is actually in opposition because she is so rigid that she cannot be fluid like Raila Odinga, who was her presidential candidate. If she was to be given a heart or forgiven and a heart of a politician, she would be in government. But she is not a politician, she is an activist, and that is why she is outside.
Okay.
So everyone in that opposition, Malala is in there because he was kicked out of
The
government. He is out because he is not in. You know, anything that gives a reason like that makes that thing weak. They are not speaking their same voice. They don't have the same interest. They have the same bitterness.
Okay.
They have one enemy, but the reason for enmity is not the same. The enmity between Karua and Ruto is historical. The enmity between Gachagua and Ruto is structural. It's because Ruto could not keep him. Yeah. It's not because Gachagua was a good person. in government. No. Hakuna mtu alikuwa anatetea Ruto
kama Gashagua.
Hakuna alikuwa anasema mkubwa. Mkubwa akisema tunaenda hivi. So it's only mkubwa alimkataa. So Gashagua did not refuse Ruto. Ruto refused Gashagua.
That's why it's better.
Yes, and the same with the Malala. Okay, if you talk about JB Muturi, JB Muturi was rejected not by Ruto, but by the system. The structures were in such a way that he could not work with them. If he complied to work with the structures, he would still be in government. But he realized this structure is not working and I am being beaten by decisions which I am not making. I am not comfortable here, so I can go out. So when he went out, he found who? Gashagua.
Then they
you
came
have been
together.
rejected by Ruto. For me, I've been rejected by the nature of the things, the way things are working. We can be together.
Yeah.
So they have no common interest, those people.
Okay, Daktari. Now, and lastly, what do you think an opposition that is fractured can influence the chance for re-election for President Ruto?
They will influence the chance by supporting him. Some will go back to Ruto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Daktari, for your sentiment.
Asante.
We've come to the end of the political oracle. Until we meet next time. Bye-bye.